Hey guys, Foxdrop here with a live game commentary today. I am playing my long anticipated Shaco game. You guys asked me for a very long time to do a Shaco game, and Shaco is one of those champions I thought I could talk quite a lot about because I'm pretty good with him. I like playing him, so I was like playing games with him, trying to get a good replay, and then like low recorder has just been like atrocious recently, so I'm just gonna try and do a live game and see whether that works or not. So I'm gonna talk a bit about my runes and masteries just to begin with. You'll find them if you want to find my runes and masteries. They'll be in the description. Also, you can check out my Shaco guide, which I will put in the description as well. But I completely forgot my route. Like I'm so distracted. It's so bad. Basically, my route on Shaco, I put one box down on the camp, which I want to do, the little camp. So in this case, Wraith camp. Put one box down there, and your boxes ask for 1 minute, so I put this down at like 1:43, 1:44. If I put it down at 40 seconds, then it will instantly die as the race spawn, so you want to give it a few seconds as well. And then after you've done that, you just want to stack boxes onto the buff. Now, because I was a bit slow doing this, I can't put a third box down, but it's not that big a deal. That's not really going to matter, I don't think. I'm just going to... I mean, especially if I get enough help on these raids, I'll get there in time. Yeah, I've got plenty of time. Now, I'm not going to put this box down straight away because I want to activate the fear twice, so I'm going to put the box down so I get 2 fears, just like that. So that was pretty easy. Like, I even failed the box positions and I still get this like free, you know, that wasn't hard at all. I'm looking at my jungle matchup. I'm playing versus a Lee Sin, which is actually pretty hard for Shaco. Lee Sin is very strong early and he reveals stealth, which makes Shaco's life pretty difficult as far as it goes. Like, the stealth reduction is overrated, like, playing against Shaco. It's not a huge deal, but it's everything combined is really hard for Shaco to play versus. And I'm looking at the lanes as to which I want to gank as well. Like, Elise has a fair amount of... Like, it's easy to gank for Elise, and it's quite easy to gank Darius. It's easy to gank... Well, it's pretty hard to gank for Nidalee, but it's very, very easy to gank a Xerath. And our bot lane is pretty easy to gank for as well. So already I've got some nice... Like, I have a lot of options as to where I want to gank. Lane ganks are #1 when you're playing Shaco. Lane ganking is the best way to do it, really. I mean, your stealth just means that they don't see you. They never see you coming. They very, very rarely see you coming, and you just get these free kills like that. And now let's see if I can get Xerath. The biggest problem that could happen is if... Yeah, Lee Sin shows up. I saw that a bit too late. Uh-oh. It's a shame. I was going to say my biggest issue would be Lee Sin counter-ganking me, and he did exactly that. But this is why I said it was hard to gank for Nidalee. She provided like no real help for me for that gank. Like, sorry, that sounded really... Like, I'm not blaming her at all. That sounded kind of bad. I just mean from the point of view that she couldn't really like tie anyone up. She couldn't CC anyone. All she could do was like just throw spears at people, basic attack people. Whereas, you know, Xerath had the CC, and, you know, so that's why it's difficult to gank for Nidalee early, because she doesn't have any CC to help with them, which means all she has is the utility, like heals or damage. So that wasn't very good for me. I should have seen that, like, I probably should have seen that coming. Like, that wasn't exactly like, I wasn't like overly non-obvious. It was fairly obvious, but I still made a mistake. Now, I really want to kill this Xerath because I want the double buff off of him, and I know that he used his flash before. So, this guy, in theory, could be a pretty easy kill for me, but it really depends how much help Nidalee can give me. And as it... I want to stay and shove this just because... See, I kind of want to stay and shove, but I don't want to stay and shove because I don't want to steal Nidalee's farm, but at the same time, this is like, if you just have Xerath under the tower, then that's like perfect. Xerath under tower, that's his biggest weakness. He has Booba, so he's not going to run out of mana, but still, he can't last hit under tower. It would have been a good time to put pressure onto him, but I don't think there's anything going, so I'm not going to do that. I really mucked up with that Lee Sin counter gank. That was a really bad decision by me. Hopefully, I'm not going to get the cannon, but I got the XP at least. And experience is pretty... When you're soaking up lanes as the jungler, the experience is probably more important than the gold. Obviously, gold is very important, but it's not as important as the XP. XP is very good. You don't want to fall behind. So as long as I got the XP from the cannon, then that was fine. That was fine. If you can stay like ahead in levels or like close in levels to the laners when you're playing jungle, especially the solo laners, then you're going to be a lot stronger. Your ganks are going to be a lot stronger. Now I'm level 5 and I'm only recalling because there's not really anything else to do on the map. I probably don't need to recall, but it's not a bad idea because I can buy a few consumables, and this ward will come in handy for warding their blue buff. I don't know whether what's his face Lee Sin started at blue or not. They could have, yeah. Like if Trista jumped onto Xerath, she would have killed him, and she would have got the reset. She would have got the reset on her jump to just jump back out again. People with resets always forget to do that. They're like, they don't take the risks to fight that, because they just say like, it's not worth it, I die. And it's always worth it because you get the reset. It's the same with people who play Kha'Zix and they don't. This guy, why isn't she turning into a cougar? There you go. Oh wow, she's, man, that was poor. She could have survived. At least could have survived that. She played that really bad. Let's see, there you go, there's the blue buff. And Lee Sin is top, so this is perfect for me. I warded it, so I knew it was up. And now I'm going to go take it. I know Xerath can't really stop me. It's risky for me to use my deceive to engage over the wall, but I know where bot is. I know where mid is. And I'm not particularly afraid of being caught out of position. So I can just take this for free. And this is like... And Lee Sin's still top, so I can just take their walls as well, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And then I'll be level 6 from it. And then I'm gonna deceive over here and gank bot. I think that's my plan. Yeah, bot's not pushing either, so that's perfect. Now I'm 6. I'm gonna go. I could go mid as well, but I don't know. Bot is much more desirable for me right now. I don't know whether I'll get Ali though. This guy's... Okay. That was kind of risky because of all the minions that were around. I was a bit scared that I would die, so I might not have needed to use my ignite, but I used it. This Elise is getting absolutely camped, which is really like bad for her, but that was really nice. That was really well played. She kind of suicided before, but she got away with it then, so that kind of makes up for it, I guess. Right, so now we are, what's the time? 8:50, 8:51. Damn, so he was bot. 8:50, 8:51, and doing not too bad. I'm not doing too bad. The fact that she just died then is very strange because she kind of knew it was coming. I don't know where this guy had wards. And because I've got my Moby boots, look how far I can travel. Look how far I can travel in my stealth before this guy sees me. Way too late. Although I don't think I'll get him. He's got tier 2 boots already. What the fuck? Who the hell rushes Merc trades on the top lane? But I mean, you see how much ground I covered just by using my deceive because of my boots mobility. I need to be very careful about my red buff as well. Ideally, you want to be taking your buffs as soon as they spawn. But I kind of wanted to get this kill top, or try to get this kill top. It wasn't to be, but I'm gonna leave this now because Elise is here anyway, and I just want to go secure my red buff. Red buff is very important on Shaco, probably more important than Shaco than anyone else, mostly because he is such an... Like, this Triss is so... Stop crying, man. I think they just did dragon as well. I think they did dragon. So I'm going to use my sway on this red just to do it quickly because I need to go bot. I need to counter gank bot. And also, like, this Lux is not warding. Like, Trist has a point, but it doesn't really matter because I should just be warding for her. And it was actually kind of bad by me to ward. Oh shit. It was kind of bad by me to ward the dragon because now they know I'm around here. But we can still kill them pretty easily. It's just, why would you rush a cutlass? Like, for real. Okay, here we go. That is questionable. I don't know why you would jump into the middle of everyone on that health. No, she missed the shield. Oh my god. I relied too much. I relied too much on Lux's shield. Don't jump in on them, please. I see. I'm not going to say anything to her because she's... I can tell from her items she's not a good player. I can tell from just her whole attitude that she's a bad player. So any kind of argument which I could put up against her would just be met with frustration on my end. So it's not worth it. Then you, like, whatever, like, he's making me angry, so I'm just going to ignore him. But we're getting outplayed all over the shop, but right now it's kind of sucky. I don't know where Lee Sin is, so I'm going to pray or hope that he might be in Tribush, which he isn't. But this guy's really low health, so we can actually kill him instead. No ulti. This guy's got no mana for his ulti either. I would like this kill, but Tristana kind of needs to get fed. In all honesty, I probably should have taken that kill because I know Trist is bad. Like, she's not going to carry us. So, I probably should have taken it to try and carry myself. 1 for 1 and I got an assist, so that was worth it. I don't think I could have done anything to save her though. All she could have done was... I don't know. I think Zerf would have had to misplay that quite hard for someone to survive that. One of us to survive that. As if she pinked it there. Holy crap. That Elise. I'm looking at this Lee Sin's items as well. It's always a good idea to keep an eye on your enemy's items. And he's built a brutalizer. So he's rushed this early damage build. And that means that he's going to be... Like... I need to be more careful with him, basically. I need to be pretty careful with him. If he shows up, he's got a lot of damage. He will die pretty quickly, but he's going to have a lot of damage. I'm running down to counter gank bot, like lane gank bot, because I know they're going to get engaged on. I ran a long way around because I wanted to avoid any possible wards in the Tribush. I don't know why it's warded bot, but I'm pretty sure he just warded there, which would suggest that people don't often ward the lane bushes. But, like, they don't often ward both the lane bushes. I have to be a bit careful though, that's all. Just of Lee Sin. Why? Don't risk it. Don't risk it. There's just no point risking anything. Like, if we don't know where Lee Sin is, this is why you don't gank for lanes that don't ward, because if Lee Sin was here, we'd be so screwed. We'd all be screwed. It's kind of funny that this... I mean, when people kind of troll pick and they don't want to play support and so they troll pick or whatever, it doesn't really make too much sense to me when they don't ward, because you would be warding anyway. If you were playing your normal position, you would be warding, so why would you not ward? It's like people are kind of like making a statement. Like, I'm not supporting, so I'm not going to buy wards, even though, you know, you'd be buying wards even if you weren't supporting. Just because you're not supporting doesn't mean you don't buy wards. It's funny, but you know, he's just trying to make a point, I guess. I don't know. You can't overanalyze people like that. Like, they just do whatever they want. That probably would have been a good time to jump in, Trist. Perfect. I'm positioning a box to try and get a good fear off. He flashes the fear. I don't think we got this though. We have to be very careful because, yeah, speak of the devil. That's exactly why. I honestly think we can probably kill him. Yeah. Perfect. I don't know when they did drag though, that's the only thing. And I know that our Lux, there you go, drags just spawned. I know the Lux isn't warding, so I need to, I need to be warding now. The objectives are now my responsibility, and I probably should be helping mid instead of doing this red buff. Maybe I can do both. I'm out of mana. You can kill him, you can kill him. Come on, clone. Fuck. Yeah, I think if we dedicated harder to that, we could have killed him, but it doesn't matter. Like, I left my red camp up, which is bad. But I wanted to kill Xerath. It was kind of unfortunate that Xerath didn't die sooner. Like, I think I wasted 1 or 2 more basic attacks to try to finish him off. When it would have been nice if he'd just died instead of being immortal somewhat. I'm like spending a lot of time bot, even though my team are like my bot lane are just bad, but it's kind of like I have a philosophy, like if someone's losing really hard, then I don't spend a lot of time on their lane. And if I know they're not a very good player, then again I don't spend a lot of time on their lane, because what's the point? Like, you'll get them fed, or you'll give them a few kills, but they won't be able to carry. They're bad players. They're not going to carry anything. So I kind of have that mentality, but at the same time, it's Tristana, and really I'm not doing it for my AD necessarily. I'm kind of doing it for me. I think these guys are the easiest kills because they're going very aggressive. Like, this Draven and Alistar are going extremely aggressive because they know that these guys are free kills because they're just bad players. Or, like they're losing so hard, or they're playing poorly. And why does she have blue buff and our blue is not taken? It's very peculiar. But yeah, the fact with Tristana as well, she's kind of like a hyper carry to an extent. Like, she's very, very good late game, and there are no mechanical like nuances to playing Tristana. There's nothing mechanic about playing it whatsoever. You just press Q and stand still, and late game you're sorted. That's all you need to do late game. So fuck, that was bad. And I like missed my ulti to dodge the stun, and then when Lee Sin queued across, they can't do that though. And then when he queued across, he hit me instead of my clone, which was unlucky, but everything else was just bad. It was just bad in general. These guys can just run across and stop them. Poke. Come on, don't just give it to them. What is this? This is so bad, man. It's atrocious. See, this is like Lux and Nidalee are both very pokey champions. So if you're in that situation, you guys watching this, if you're ever in that situation, you just poke them. They can't, like, you don't need to try and steal dragon. If you can hurt them enough, you can shoot them, like, you can scare them off. At this stage in the game, 3v4, I know it's 3v4, but it's kind of like not really 3v4 because they've got the dragon beating on them, and dragon hurts a lot at this stage in the game. So use the dragon to your advantage. Use it as like an ally, an extra damage output for your team, and you can put out a lot of damage, a lot of pain. But I died at a really bad time. I got caught out of position by Xerath because I'm not warding enough. I'm saying I need to ward and I'm just not doing it. It's kind of really dumb by me. I need to just ward more. There's not really anything to it. Whatever. I'm going to take this blue buff because Nidalee's got a permanent blue buff. So, okay, she doesn't have blue anymore, but I'm still going to take this one. I don't really think Lily's doing anything with their blue. I can do a lot more. Like if I had blue when I got caught out, I wouldn't have died because I would have had the CDR. Is that a pink ward? That's a pink ward. Okay. I think we wasted our. I can't kill him. He's got armor. No. Fuck. I failed that. Okay, maybe not. Lady of the Ruin King, OP. So that's 500 gold for me as well. It's perfect. Man, what's going on? See, this is why I wasn't going top. Like, we went 2 for 1. So, you know, that was good, like, really good for us. But if I'm top, look what they can do bot. I mean, they don't even need a jungler to put on a lot of pressure to our bot lane. So, it's really hard. It's really hard to go anywhere else, really. If I start going somewhere else, it's a lot easier for them to apply pressure, so they're more likely to apply that pressure. So I can't really get away with doing that. I'm getting a static shiv next. If you have watched my Shaco guides, which I will link in the like I said before, will be in the description. If you watch these guides, okay, is Nidley supporting now or something? Alright, whatever. If you've watched my guides, then you'll know about my item builds and stuff like that. I get Blade of the Ruin King and Static Shiv as like my 2 core items. Then usually I get a health item. So that's just what I'm doing now. When did they do drag? I've got timestamps and stuff. So enemy, they killed drag at 18:55. Should be 24:55 drag. And I've got a pink ward here. I'm putting a pink ward there because I've been caught out there like way too many times. So it's, which would suggest that they've got it warded quite frequently there. Dodge the stun with my ulti. Oh shit. Forgot his arrow. Yeah, I timed my ulti so I dodged his stun so I could get off more. It was kind of risky because there were loads of people around, but it wasn't risky because I knew that they wouldn't be near enough. Like, they were close, but they weren't exactly near, if that makes sense. They weren't close enough to do anything about it. Darius is pushing our top now, so we got to hope that we can siege this tower really well. And I honestly don't think we can. I think we lost that tower. Unless we, actually, if we just run at him, he's going to have to back off because we can kill him. If we just run it, I don't know what pathing is doing. Okay, I'm going this way around apparently. Nah, he's got that. Darius' W, auto attack reset is way too much. I need to be really, really careful now because I have no health and he has true damage, so he'll just kill me. Okay, Alice is here. What the fuck? Now we can mop up and kill everyone. Go in spider form, man. She's dead. That was unlucky though, because that was the last tick. Yeah, that was really peculiar. At least is every time. I probably should use my. Oh shit, she's dead. Every time I use. Every time I see Elise fighting, she's always in human form, like standing next to them. And the reason why Elise is so strong is because you can kind of like siege people a bit from far away, and then just jump into Spider and do loads of damage to people like in melee range. And also you get loads of benefits from being in Spider, which make you very durable. Like you get armor and magic resist, and like you do extra damage from your basic attack. So basically you just become more suited to melee when you're in Spider form. But it does have a pretty long cooldown whenever you like switch from human to Spider. So it's kind of like when you're playing Elise, that's something you need to learn how to do, when to go into Spider and when not to go into Spider, because if you muck it up, it's got a long enough cooldown to really punish you. And I think that's kind of what's happening to Elise a little bit. She's choosing poor times to drags just spawned. And fuck it, I don't think I can actually stop this. Nah, we're not in position to stop this. I'm just gonna ward for myself. Draven. Shit, maybe I could have stopped it then. Nah, whatever. You know what? I can't really overthink that too much. I did what I could with like the knowledge I had, and I don't think I could have stopped it. In all honesty, my team's grouping up, and I'm gonna go and defend. I'm gonna go and defend because if they get that tower down, like what will happen? Like people, this is why people say you can't play Shaco in solo queue and stuff like that, because what happens quite frequently. Wow, this is perfect for us. What happens quite frequently is you go and like split push and your team will get engaged on. And that happens a lot. It does happen a lot. We can do drag. Baron, sorry. It does happen a lot, but you just need to know when you can go and split push. Like, it would have been a good idea for me to go and split push, although, you know, as you could tell, it worked out quite nicely anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Tank it, man. I don't have any wards, so that kind of sucks, and no one has any wards. I should have bought like a sight stone or something. My Blade of the Ruined King absolutely shreds this. Like when Nidalee heals me, which she did then, my Blade of the Ruined King, which does percentage health damage, destroys them. Absolutely destroys them. I think he's not going to get away from this. Come on, that Blade of the Ruined King slow lasts so long, man. That Moby Boot's too strong. And that's why you take Static Shiv, that burst with your Q. It's fucking strong, man. And this is kind of like turning around really nicely. Like, even though we were losing early, which is, people say if you don't win early, you lose on Shaco, which isn't necessarily true, because I have caught a lot of people out. I did it to Xerath mid twice. I did it to Draven then, and you know, I'm creating so many opportunities for my team. So, and we were losing really hard early. This isn't very good for us though. Although I don't think it's that bad either. I think we can fight this. I'm using my ult just for the extra damage. No. Not gonna get him. Actually, we probably could get him. I've got Mobies. Has he got Mobies? Oh no, he flashed on W. Fair enough, so we're not gonna get him. But yeah, that wasn't even that bad a fight. It wasn't that bad a fight at all. I thought it was so awful to begin with, but I'm actually really strong 1v1. Like, my items are really, like, in those skirmishes, Shaco's amazing. He's brilliant. And like, I just have so much damage, so I knew we would win that fight. And I'm level 17, 28 minutes in. That's very high. I'm really high level right now. Extremely high level. Okay, he didn't like that being there. I'm gonna see. Even though I was quite frustrated with this Tristana early, I opted not to argue with her, and I think it's helped me focus. She really, well, to be quite honest, she actually like pissed me off quite a lot. I just really dislike people. Like, that's the only reason I would, not flame, but the only reason I talk too much in solo queue, if I do, it's stuff like that. It's stuff where people are blaming the team. Like, they're flaming the team unjustifiably. I don't flame people who are playing poorly. Like this Lux didn't even, you know, I didn't give a shit about Lux. It was just the fact that this Tristana was running her mouth because this, like she was raging at Lux, and it was just like, that's just when I start getting annoyed. But I ignored her, and it's paid off, and like it helped me forward, like it helped me carry the game basically. And so far, I'm pretty much, I wouldn't say single-handedly carrying the game, but I'm pretty much single-handedly carrying the game just with like my decision making. So I'm gonna get a health item next. I'm looking at their items. They have a lot of physical damage, and Darius has a lot of true damage, and Xerath has a lot of burst damage. So I need a lot of health for the true and burst damage, and I need armor as well for the physical damage. So Randuin's Omen I'm going to get. I think after Randuin's I'm probably going to get another health item, although I might just get a Hex Drinker. Hex Drinker actually protects you quite a lot. even against like non-AP champions, because a lot of characters do have a lot of magic damage even if you don't realize it. So like, well, obviously Xerath has magic damage. Lee Sin's E is actually magic damage, and later on when his E gets full ranked, it does 200 damage. His E will do 200 magic damage to you, so that Hex Drinker... Does he not want this? Okay, I'll take it. So it does 200 magic damage, which is basically a full Hex Drinker shield. So, of course, like the magic resist will kind of take away from that a little bit, but I need to time Baron. I got distracted. So 26 for 33, and Baron has a 7-minute spawn timer, so I'm pretty sure it's 33. Yeah, warding is pretty bad. That's... oh shit. Hello my friend. Look how much damage he did to me. It's a shame I was scratching my head and not paying any attention. We can kill these guys so easily. So easily. Why is no one coming? Oh, thank you, Ali. I'm just having a look at Darius and seeing what he's got planned. He's going to try and pull someone over the wall. What's the fight like here? Oh, okay, that was almost really good. We can get an inhib though, I think. Oh, nice. We got someone. Very nice. Darius just ran away, yeah. I'm looking... I think I have enough damage, so I might get an Infinity Edge, actually. I'm going to get another health item, then get Infinity Edge. I don't know whether I'm going to get Aegis or a Locket. I think I'm going to get a Aegis or Aegis or however. Because we don't actually have a support. I mean, it's always a good idea to have at least one Aegis, I don't know. Always good to have one of those items on the team. Oh, he took a lot of damage then. Oh, Xerath's alive again. I didn't even notice, that was so bad. This is all really bad. Oh shit. Okay, people have knocked me up and just saved my life like twice now. He's out of energy. Yeah, he's out of energy and then I was out of range. Randuin's too strong. I'm still really tempted to try and get a kill here though. Did Xerath die? Yeah, Xerath died and Draven died too. I really want to take that blue buff though. Oh, wow. I was not paying any attention. I'm not going to suicide for that dragon because it's not worth it. I don't really care. Like, they can take... Like, at this stage in the game, dragon doesn't matter. You can't be overestimating dragons at this stage in the game. Just let them have it. Like, it doesn't mean anything at this... Well, that's exaggeration, obviously. It means something, but it's not a big deal. It's not worth it, basically. It's not worth dying. Just don't bother dying. Don't bother dying for it. I'm just going to get loads of wards here because I've been saying all game how we're out of wards. We've got shit vision, all that crap. And instead of complaining about it, like if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, basically. So I know, well, I don't know. I don't know how much you want to take into that phrase. That's it's a questionable phrase. But basically, instead of moaning about it, I'm going to do something about it. I should have done this a long time ago. That was really good. It's nice to get these like solo kills at this stage in the game. I can own this Xerath as well. Actually, if Xerath comes near me, I'm just gonna kill him. I'm gonna block off his... Oh, I done my W up, shit. Where is he? There he is. Little bastard. Okay, it's warded around here then, I know that much. I walked up there and they all backed off, so... Where are you, Xerath? I really just want... If I pick Xerath off, we'll like win the game, basically. That's pretty much all there is to it. That's 4 bot. We can sneak it. I reckon we can two-man this. Because of my Blade of the Rune King. I'm just so tank. I'm just doing so much damage to it. Like, your clone does the same... like on hit effects as you do, so I'm gonna time that. I missed my smite actually, which was really bad. I'll time that later after I stop talking. Your clone does all the on hit damage like you do. So Blade the Ruined King, your clone does all that damage too. So against Baron, who have high health enemies, it destroys them. Absolutely destroys them. And I'm fairly tanky as well because I bought this Randuin. So, I mean, this is also something else which people say about Shaco. They're like, you can't build tank Shaco. Like, tank Shaco doesn't work. You just have to be, you have to go damage, and yeah, and that's why Shaco sucks in team fights, because you need damage. Well, I engaged a team fight right here. You know, like 10 minutes ago or so. I engaged a team fight here pretty much. You're still good in team. If you're tanky, you're good in team fights. Yeah, if you're squishy and you're a melee assassin, of course you fall off. But you don't have to build him that way, and people don't appreciate that about Shaco. They think they think his item builds are very one-dimensional, which is incorrect. Just flat out incorrect. I need to be careful here. I'm tempted to jump in. I'm gonna jump in now. He's taking a bit of damage. Why did that do no damage to him? I'm not doing any damage to that guy. What the hell are his items? He's got Seeker's Arm Guard, but apart from that, I don't know whether to really engage really hard on this or not. Oh my god, I failed to deceive. I reckon that's the deceive nerf right there. Deceive nerf. I thought I could get over that wall and I failed it. Like, you can get over that wall, but I misinterpreted the jump still. Come on, push harder. You can still get over that wall, but you have to be more careful about how you get over it. And I wasn't careful enough. I was gonna jump over to Darius and, you know, kill him, but it didn't work because I failed the jump. That was not useful. That Blade the Ruined King, holy shit. I didn't use my Ignite because I didn't think he'd die, and it would have killed him. Bloody hell, it would have killed him. Oh, he's got the shield. Yeah, so then I used my Ignite on... Oh, I didn't even use my Blade. Oh, shit. LOL. I killed him. Holy shit. As if I survived that long. That was awesome. How much does it? Yeah, I should probably buy Aegis now. Or should I? You know, I don't know. We still need wards though. We still need wards. Maybe I'll just buy a sight stone. I'll buy. I mean, Sightstone. We need wards. At the end of the day, okay. Man, what do I do? What do I do? At the end of the day, we need wards, but I also want these items. Should I forego wards? This is a decision and a half, I tell you. You know what? I think the game's nearly over. So if I get this Aegis, that might be enough. I could sell my Madreds for... you know what? I'm going to sell my Madreds for some wards. Alright. Now, I didn't really want to sell my Madreds because it hurts like with Baron, sorry. It really helps with how quickly you can take down Baron, but I think I had to. I think this is the better decision. I'm going to move my wards out of my first item slot so I don't accidentally put them down when we're fighting or some shit. It's time to ward shit up. Now there's really only a few places you need wards, but you should be warding the lanes as well. Warding the lanes is like really underrated. I kind of want to push top, but at the same time, I think that bush is warded. Shit, that's dead. Fuck, that was poor. That was a wasted ward. Well, we've got bot pushing, so if I went to shove top, this would be perfect, but Slux cannot hit a skill shot. How much health is that on? I might be able to backdoor that a little bit. If I were Trist, I would... I think we could probably like poke backdoor that tower. No, that box OP. Triss just dicks people. She should be getting more in there. Late game Tristana for the win. Didn't use my Blade of the Ruined King. I was baiting that. And I didn't use my Blade of the Ruined King. Go on, Triss. Triss can just jump in there. They're so focused. They're so focused on Nidalee then that she's dead. He's dead. No, he's not. That's really unlucky. 20 health. Nice. There it is. I'm going to stand up for Triss there. Well, I don't even think that guy's flaming too much, but people are oversensitive in this game. You say one, like, marginally negative thing about someone, and they'll, like, troll AFK. So, and to be honest, like, she didn't do that bad at all. Like, Lux is definitely dead, though. She didn't do that bad. She kept her distance and then jumped in when I was, like, saying it would be a good time to jump in. And the only downside to her jumping in was like that she almost insta-killed Xerath, which would have been perfect. Because she didn't, it kind of created a few problems. Now, I died 7 times, which is really bad. Part of me feels as though I'd rather have a GA than an Aegis / Bulwark, but our team needs an Aegis, and no one else on the team is going to get one. So, I mean, I'm having to like sacrifice my item build a little bit, like with my GA, with the wards, just because my team needs this stuff. My team needs it. It's not ideal for me, but we're gonna have to roll with it. I think they know this is spawned, but I think we can kill it really quickly. Yeah, 1000 damage on my smite. I smited that on like 500 health. That's like the quickest I could react to that because it just died so quickly. It's kind of perfect for us though. These guys are just so oblivious as to when Baron's up and stuff that we can just take it away every time it spawns, which is perfect. Oh shit! Good job, Lee. You achieved a lot there, my friend. I don't really like cooldown reduction on energy champions because I feel as though when you're playing an energy champion, you're not really limited by your cooldowns, you're limited by your energy pool. Like, the good thing about energy champions is that they don't, like, they don't need, like, the regen. Let's bait them with a ward. What the hell is going on? I'm gonna die, but we should be able to win this fight. Okay, I'm literally the only one fighting. And that was pretty perfect engage. Like, they went a bit full retard there. Man, this Triss is getting really unlucky. Extremely unlucky. She should have killed 2 other people then. In fact, I reckon if she'd used her... Oh my god. There it is. Oh no, Triss, no. There you go. Yeah, that was fun. It was still an unlucky fight, but I mean, I just jumped in the middle because right now I'm seeing my role as just to tank everything up. Like, I don't need to carry anything. Tristana's an extremely strong late game carry, so on her own she could win this game like 1v5. Like, there's enough damage on Tristana alone to just mop everyone up. Elise has a lot of late game damage too, and so does Nidalee. But so I'm fine with being the tank, and I'm dying a lot, but I don't really care because my team are winning. And basically, like, look at this game. How did we win this game? Like, these are the games which you lose all the time. You can easily lose games like this. It's just, you don't give up on the game. You play your hardest and you try to carry. And I think I played quite well this game. I didn't play perfectly, especially later on, but I played pretty well, and you know, it worked. Like, this Triss was raging, like, GG, trolling, blah blah blah, just a complete moron, not a very good player, or at least didn't play very well this game. And look, she still carried really hard because that's how it goes. I said I wanted to camp her because she's late game, and that's exactly what happened. So I hope you enjoyed this commentary, guys. It was a bit longer than usual, 40 odd minutes. But still, I think this was a fairly good game. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully this will open your eyes a bit to the kind of, to dispel the two-dimensional playstyle myths that surround Shaco, and how that he's not just early game, and how you can do lots of different things with him rather than just split push. I don't even split push that much at all. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you wish. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.